Hi everyone, I'm Miss Bailey and I'm with the Boys and Girls Club of Metro Los Angeles, and welcome to DIY STEM. In today's DIY STEM activity, we will be using our engineering skills, our building skills to make our very own hovercraft. Now, this experiment is really awesome because we get to learn about hovercrafts, but we also get to use recycled or other materials that we may have thrown away previously, which is awesome. Before we get into what we need for today's experiment, let's talk a little bit about hovercrafts. What do you think a hovercraft does? If you said hover, yes, that's right. So hovercrafts are these vehicles that glide over an air pocket, and they usually glide over a road. A lot of them glide over water like lakes or ponds. And the way these hovercrafts work is they make a little air pocket that they sit on top of. So they have propellers and fans that are pushing air underneath them. And they also have these little side curtains, usually on the side of their vehicles or their boats, to make sure that their air pocket doesn't escape. Well, now that we know a little bit how hovercrafts work, let's see how we can make our very own hovercraft in today's experiment. For this experiment, you'll need an old CD or DVD you don't mind scratching up, a hot glue gun, please be very careful and ask an adult for help, a balloon, and a push top. I'm using the top of my dish soap bottle, but if you have a sports cap from a water bottle, that'll work too. The first step for this activity today is to hot glue the push top from your water bottle or dish soap onto the CD or DVD that you're using. You're going to glue it shiny side up, and so I'm gluing all around the base of the push top. Now, while you're using hot glue, please be very, very careful. You can be burned by hot glue. And we're going to glue it right over the middle hole, shiny side up. And make sure you press down on it really hard. We're actually going to add another layer of glue once you've pressed it down to make sure that you have a really good seal and that there are no air bubbles. And once again, please be very, very careful with the hot glue. Once you've hot glued everything together, go ahead and let it dry. And once it's fully dry, go ahead and grab your balloon, fill it up. You may need some help with this one. While the balloon is still inflated, you're going to attach the bottom end over the push top. Now, I'm able to do this with my two hands, but if you need help, that's okay too. And you want it to go over the push top like I show here. And once you're ready, you're going to pull your push top up if it's closed and see how it hovers. You may need to give it a little push, but it gets going. After playing around with my hovercraft, I re-engineered it and designed it a little bit differently. Can you tell what I did? Alrighty everyone, now it's time for you to make your very own hovercraft. I hope you enjoy your hovercraft, and I challenge you to follow these directions I give you, but how can you make your hovercraft faster? How can you make it glide longer? Look around your house, see what you have, and see if you can use anything else, like maybe rubber bands or string or glue, or maybe a bigger balloon or something like that to make your hovercraft even better. Alrighty, scientists, I'll see you next time.